Listen carefully, because this is not just another speech. This is not another empty collection of words meant to inspire you for a fleeting moment before you slip back into your old habits. This is a wake-up call, a battle cry, a declaration of war against the version of yourself that has been holding you back. The world does not wait for you. It does not care about your excuses, your fears, or your hesitation. It moves forward, relentless and unforgiving, leaving behind those who lack the courage to claim what is theirs. You must understand this now. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you want. You either take control or you stay trapped where you are. This path is not for everyone. It is brutal. It will strip you of your illusions, expose your weaknesses, and demand more from you than you ever thought possible. But if you listen, if you truly absorb what is being said, you will find the tools you need to forge yourself into something unstoppable. You are not here by accident. Something inside you brought you here. A whisper, a hunger, a knowing that you were meant for more, that you are capable of more. But knowing is not enough. Wishing is not enough. Only action separates the powerful from the forgotten. Each lesson that follows is a weapon, a tool for transformation. But they will only work if you are willing to wield them. There is no room for hesitation, no space for doubt. This is not entertainment. This is war. So listen, absorb, apply, and rise. Mastery awaits. Lesson 1. The mind is yours to control. Everything begins and ends in the mind. It is the battlefield where victories are won and where defeats are chosen. Those who do not take control of their minds become slaves to the forces of fear, doubt, and mediocrity. But those who master their minds forge their own destiny. If you fail to take command of your mind, someone else will. Society, circumstances, and other people will shape your thoughts, steering you into a life of quiet desperation. But the moment you decide to reclaim authority over your mind, everything changes. It is no longer you against the world. It is you against the old version of yourself. Your thoughts are not random. They are the architects of your future. Every belief you hold, every fear you entertain, every excuse you make, these are the bricks of your reality. The weak surrender to their negative thoughts. The strong reshape them into tools for greatness. You must become the master of your inner dialogue. The conversations you have with yourself dictate your reality. If you constantly feed yourself doubt, your life will be filled with limitations. If you fuel your mind with belief and resilience, you will construct a fortress of unbreakable will. Training your mind is not an option. It is a necessity. The strongest warriors are those who have conquered themselves first. Wake up every morning with this affirmation. I control my mind. My thoughts shape my reality. Speak it with conviction, not as mere words, but as a declaration of war against the mediocrity that has shackled you for too long. You are either the master or the slave of your mind. Choose mastery. Discipline your thoughts, fortify your mindset, and rise above the weak-minded masses who drift through life controlled by external forces. Challenge. Identify 3 things you can control and 3 things you must release. Write them down. Burn the things you need to let go of. Let this be a symbolic act of your rebirth. Lesson 2. The power of expectation. What you expect, you receive. If you expect pain, you will find it. If you expect struggle, you will attract it. If you expect victory, you will carve a path to it. Your expectations are not passive. They are signals you send into the world. The universe doesn't respond to your wishes. It responds to the energy you emit. If you walk with the expectation of failure, you will subconsciously sabotage yourself. If you walk with the expectation of triumph, you will make decisions that lead to it. Most people have been conditioned to expect mediocrity. They assume that success is for others, that opportunities are scarce, that life is an uphill battle. These are not facts. These are chains. The moment you break free and shift your expectations, the world bends to your will. You must teach yourself to expect greatness, not in arrogance, but in certainty, not in blind hope, but in strategic belief. Stop being a passive observer of your life. Command it. Each night, stand before the mirror and speak into existence what you will achieve. Look into your own eyes and declare your victory before it happens. See yourself winning before the world does. This is not delusion, this is programming. If you do not program your mind for success, it will be programmed for failure. Expectation breeds preparation. When you expect to win, you prepare differently. You walk differently. You think differently. You move differently. The man who expects success does not hesitate. He acts with certainty. The man who expects failure waits, doubts, and falls short. Challenge. Every morning, declare 3 victories before the day begins. Set the expectation, then execute. Lesson 3. Developing a burning desire. Hope is weak. Wishing is useless. Desire without action is nothing more than self-deception. The only thing that moves mountains is a burning desire so intense that it consumes you. If you do not want success as badly as you need air, you will never achieve it. Half-hearted efforts lead to half-hearted results. The greats were not born special. They were forged in the fire of relentless ambition. Their desire to win eclipsed their fear of failure. Desire is not passive. It is not a fleeting thought or a momentary wish. It is an obsession. It is an all-consuming hunger that will not let you sleep, will not let you rest, will not let you accept mediocrity. You must reach a point where quitting is not an option, where failure is not an outcome you will accept. What is your definite major purpose? What is the one thing that sets your soul ablaze? If you do not know, then you are drifting, and drifters achieve nothing. Find your purpose. Define it so clearly that you can see it, taste it, and feel it in your bones. Once you have it, let it take over your life. The world will try to dilute your ambition. People will tell you to be realistic. Realism is for the weak. The greats of history did not settle for reality. They reshaped it. They did not hope for greatness. They demanded it. Let your burning desire be so strong that it blinds you to the possibility of failure. Challenge. Write your goal down. Refine it. Make it so real that it keeps you awake at night. Then chase it like your life depends on it, because it does. Lesson 4. Applied faith. The ultimate power. Faith is not a passive belief. It is an active force. It is the ability to see the unseen, to trust in your path even when the road ahead is unclear. Those who lack faith hesitate. They wait for certainty before they act. But certainty never comes. The powerful do not wait for proof. They create it. Applied faith is the difference between those who talk about success and those who seize it. It is not about hoping things will work out. It is about moving forward as if they already have. The moment you stop doubting, the moment you commit fully to your path, the universe bends in your favor. Opportunities reveal themselves. The right people cross your path. Momentum builds. But none of it happens if you hesitate. The weak ask, "What if I fail?" The strong declare, "What if I succeed?" The weak wait for permission. The strong take action. Every great success story is written by those who refused to let uncertainty stop them. The world belongs to those who act on faith, not those who stand on the sidelines waiting for guarantees. Faith without action is delusion. Action without faith is blind effort. You need both. You must move with the unwavering belief that your success is inevitable. And when obstacles appear, and they will, you must see them not as roadblocks, but as tests. The universe asks, how badly do you want it? Your response must be unwavering. More than anything, you are the architect of your future. But to build anything great, you must first believe it is possible. You must apply your faith daily, not just in words, but in action. Challenge. Take one bold action today as if success is already guaranteed. Step into your future self now. Move with certainty. Act with power. The world will respond accordingly. Lesson 5. Conditioning the mind for success. Success is not an accident. It is a deliberate act of preparation long before the first step is taken. It begins in the mind, in the subconscious layers of your being, where patterns are forged and habits are solidified. If you are not conditioning your mind for success, you are conditioning it for mediocrity. Your subconscious is a sponge. It absorbs everything, every word you hear, every emotion you feel, every piece of media you consume. The weak allow the world to dictate what enters their mind, filling it with negativity, distractions, and doubt. The strong take control, feeding their subconscious power, discipline, and confidence. Each morning when you wake up, your mind is in a highly suggestible state. The first thing you do sets the tone for your entire day. If you immediately reach for negativity, scrolling through social media, reading the news, complaining, you are poisoning your own success. Instead, you must armor your mind. Read something powerful. Listen to something that elevates you. Program yourself before the world has a chance to do it for you. Before bed, your mind enters a similar state of suggestibility. This is the time to reinforce success. Your last thoughts before sleep will marinate in your subconscious all night. Feed it power, and you will wake up stronger. Feed it doubt, and you will wake up weaker. Success is not just about hard work. It is about internal alignment. If your subconscious mind does not accept success as inevitable, your conscious efforts will always be sabotaged. This is why so many people work tirelessly, yet achieve nothing. Their subconscious is programmed for failure, so their actions follow suit. If you do not reprogram your internal beliefs, no external effort will change your reality. Begin each morning and end each night by immersing your mind in success-oriented thoughts. Read, listen, visualize, affirm. Train your mind as ruthlessly as an elite warrior trains their body. You must be militant in your mental conditioning if you seek to rise above mediocrity. Challenge. Eliminate one source of negativity from your daily life. It could be the toxic conversations you entertain, the media you consume, or the doubts you repeat to yourself. Replace it with something that fuels your ascent. Lesson 6. The art of turning failure into power. Failure is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. Every failure you encounter carries within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. But only those who are willing to search for it will find it. The weak view failure as an ending. The strong view it as a necessary step in the path to mastery. The most successful people in history did not avoid failure. They embraced it. They dissected it, learned from it, and used it as fuel to rise higher than before. Every setback is a lesson. Every mistake is an opportunity to sharpen your approach. If you allow failure to define you, you have already lost. But if you use it to refine you, you become unstoppable. When you face failure, do not shrink. Do not retreat. Immediately ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How does this make me better? The faster you find the lesson, the faster you can turn pain into power. Failure is the forge of greatness. The world's most powerful minds, the greatest leaders, the wealthiest individuals, each one has walked through fire. Each one has fallen and risen again. They do not fear failure. They seek it out. They know that with each failure, they sharpen their edge. They become more dangerous, more resilient, more unstoppable. Too many people fear failure as if it were death. But the only true failure is inaction. The only real loss is not trying. The difference between the successful and the ordinary is that the successful use failure as fuel, while the ordinary use it as an excuse to stop. Challenge. Recall a past failure. Write down the hidden lesson or advantage it gave you. Reflect on how it made you stronger, wiser, or more prepared for success. Lesson 8. The Invisible Guides. Tapping into infinite power. You are never alone. There are forces beyond what the eye can see, waiting to assist you. Call them what you will. Intuition, higher consciousness, divine intelligence. The greatest minds in history understood this secret. The mind is a receiver, and what you tune into determines what you receive. Gratitude is the currency that activates these unseen forces. When you are grateful, you acknowledge that you are part of something greater. You align yourself with abundance. You open doors that were previously invisible. Most people walk through life blind to this power. They believe they must struggle alone, that success is purely a battle of logic and brute force. But there's a hidden layer to reality, an invisible current of wisdom, guidance, and synchronicity that only those who attune themselves to it can access. Create your own personal guides, archetypes of success that embody the qualities you need. A guide for health, a guide for wealth, a guide for wisdom, a guide for persistence. When you need direction, consult them in your mind. Trust the answers that come. Trust that you are being guided. If you are blind to this power, you will stumble through life, missing opportunities and feeling lost. But if you awaken to it, you will see signs where others see coincidence, solutions where others see problems, and pathways where others see dead ends. This power is real, but only if you believe in it and use it. Challenge. Each night, express gratitude to your invisible guides. Thank them for their service, and watch as their influence grows in your life. Lesson 7. How to influence others and shape reality. Your presence is a force. It can uplift, inspire, and persuade, or it can repel, discourage, and weaken. You do not just communicate with words. You communicate with your energy, your posture, your belief in yourself. The strongest individuals shape the world around them. They walk into a room and command attention. They do not have to ask for respect. They exude it. They know that the energy they bring to an interaction dictates the outcome. Before every conversation, every negotiation, every encounter, take 60 seconds to center yourself. Shift into a state of absolute certainty. Walk into every situation knowing that your presence is a catalyst for change. Influence is not about manipulation. It is about conviction. If you believe in yourself, others will believe in you. Your ability to influence others is directly tied to your ability to influence yourself. If you cannot command your own emotions, your own thoughts, your own body language, then you cannot command the respect of others. Influence is not about controlling people. It is about inspiring them to see things your way. It is about exuding an aura of confidence so powerful that people naturally gravitate toward you. You must train your presence like a weapon. Walk into every situation with intention. Speak with certainty. Move with purpose. Influence is not about words alone. It is about how you make people feel. If you radiate power, they will believe in your power. Challenge. Approach 3 people today with intentionally positive energy. Observe how they react. Feel the power of influence. Lesson 9. The 12 Great Riches of Life. Money is the last wealth, not the first. The richest people in the world are not those with the most money, but those who possess the greatest abundance in mind, body, and spirit. Financial security is only the final step in true wealth. The 12 great riches include peace of mind, sound health, harmonious relationships, freedom, wisdom, hope, faith, a positive mental attitude, the capacity for understanding, self-discipline, and the ability to love and be loved. Without these, money is meaningless. You have been conditioned to believe that success is measured in numbers, that a higher bank balance equates to a higher quality of life. But look around. How many wealthy people are miserable? How many successful individuals are broken? Money is a tool, but true wealth is built on internal riches. If you neglect these riches in pursuit of material gain, you will find yourself empty. If you cultivate these riches first, the world will open its doors to you, and money will follow effortlessly. Challenge. Rank yourself 1 to 10 on each of the 12 great riches. Identify where you are lacking, and take action to improve one this week. Lesson 10. Mastering the eternal battle between your two selves. You are at war. Within you exist two selves, the higher self that seeks greatness and the lower self that clings to weakness. Every day, every moment, a battle rages between these two forces. Your higher self demands discipline, focus, and purpose. Your lower self craves comfort, distraction, and self-destruction. The battle is eternal, but the outcome is decided in every choice you make. Most people surrender to their lower self without even realizing it. They let fear dictate their actions. They allow laziness to creep in. They make excuses instead of executing. But those who understand this battle take control. They fight back. They build mental fortresses. You must create a plan for when negativity strikes. When doubt appears, what will you do? When temptation calls, how will you respond? Prepare for the battle before it arrives. Your two selves are not equal. The lower self will always seek the easy path. It will whisper excuses in your ear. It will urge you to quit, to settle, to remain stagnant. But your higher self, the self that sees your potential, will always be ready to fight back. The question is, will you let it? Victory is not given. It is earned in the daily battles you fight with yourself. Strengthen your mind, discipline your actions, and choose to live from your higher self every single day. Challenge. Catch 3 negative thoughts today. Immediately reframe them into powerful truths. Train your mind to see the battlefield and win. To those of you who have been here before, who have listened, absorbed, and applied, thank you. You are the reason the GrimFace movement is growing stronger every day. You are the ones who refuse to accept mediocrity, who push forward no matter the cost. Your journey doesn't end here, and neither does ours. For those of you who are new, welcome. But understand this. This is not just another channel. This is a movement, a brotherhood, a war against weakness, against fear, against the forces that have kept you shackled for too long. If you are ready to take control, if you are ready to rise, then join us. Hit that subscribe button. Be part of something greater than yourself. And now, we take it even further. We've launched our new website, link in the description, where you can go beyond YouTube, stay connected, and dive deeper into the GrimFace philosophy. This is where you'll find exclusive content, tools for your journey, and a community that refuses to be ordinary. You have 2 choices. Walk away and stay the same, or step forward and become something greater? The choice is yours. Welcome to GrimFace.